Thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing Punch. Was the story?
Yeah, so Dangote Refinery, Dangote spoke up and mentioned in his press release that he didn't get any support, incentive from the federal government or Lagos state government, and that even though he got a good deal on the land that was used for the Dangote Refinery was paid for, and he said he paid 100 million. And since he made that statement when he was presenting his products, a group of landowners, customary landowners, have sued Lagos for 100 million. They said that if the Dangote, the chairman of the Dangote Group, said he paid Lagos State $100 million, how did Lagos spend that money? When did Lagos get that money? Why did Lagos not disclose that Dangote paid that? What the information they had was that the land was given to Dangote so that they can bring business to Lagos State. And now Dangote said they did not pay. So they quoted the constitution that supports their right to this money, and they have taken the Lagos State government to court. The Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos, compelled to release the information on how they spent the money. These people said that what they got in compensation, that the owners of the land got compensation, is not worth what the Lagos State government made from the land it took from the people of Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos State.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I have this sad story. 48 persons confirmed dead in the petrol tanker explosion on Sunday. It happened early hours of Sunday, and they were given a mass burial. This happened because a petrol tanker, which was filled with PMS, collided with a truck loaded with travelers and cattle at the Woodale in Kano State. The Niger State Emergency Management Agency, who confirmed this, said that even though 30 persons were first confirmed, that during the search and rescue, that they also found 18 other bodies, that these bodies were burnt beyond recognition. So due to that fact, they had to conduct a mass burial immediately. And also that over 50 cattle were also burnt during this whole mishap, sad story. And then that a car, a van, also, and another truck were also involved in this whole incident. And that in NESMA, the agency, that they are still on ground doing more search and rescue to know what they can find. They can still help people and see people that survive. It's such a sad story.
So really painful.
So painful.
Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have intercepted consignments of cocaine and pharmaceutical opioids concealed in ladies' sanitary pads and hair treatment cream containers heading for the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Cyprus at 3 courier companies in Lagos. So the consignment, according to them, of 24 parcels of cocaine weighing 862 grams hidden in hair cream containers. They also said that tramadol and ecstasy concealed in ladies' sanitary pads were heading to Cyprus, was also seized. And the one going to UK, I think this was, let me see, the one going to the UK was 30 parcels of cocaine weighing 1.1 kilograms concealed in hair cream containers, also recovered by, and this was all by the statement by Mr. Femi Babafemi of the NDLE was speaking. And this is a really, I mean, I'm happy that they got this, but it's quite painful. Cyprus, Ireland, and UK. The UK is one place where many Nigerians live. And you think that Nigerians will know better than.
But they've been doing a good job now. They're really catching.
Yes, they are. But
even the weed farm that they raised down, over 100, how many hectares? Yes, was burned down, yes, wow. In the north. So.
Daily Sun, very quickly, sorrow tears as petrol tanker wreaks havoc. Clark Obi Ozekome push for Nwanyahu's immortalization. Hike in food, fuel and food prices unbearable, APC chieftain tells Tinubu. VAT increase will deepen economic woes, Article warns federal government. Dangote's petrol pricing sparks confusion and pushbacks. Okay, which story?
Okay, let me do Dangote. So this story takes a report of how we were hoping that Dangote Refinery, being a local refinery, will ease our pain. But the NNPC met that, our hope, shattered it with the increase in prices to 896 naira per litre across the country. And so the report takes the back and forth, where Dangote then came out and said the NNPC, that the price of petrol will be determined by FEC, because FEC is the highest body, that they would be the ones to determine. According to him, he said this pricing arrangement is an official decision carefully designed and approved by the Federal Executive Council under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this statement was countered again by the NNPC saying that they have deregulated PMS, that sector has been deregulated. This was by their Vice President, Mr. Adedapo Shegun. So they keep going back and forth where the Dangote then came back and said, no, that's not true. This is a fully regulated market. NNPC continues to determine prices and FEC has to play a role in it. So now, stakeholders in the sector, let me just quote him, the energy policy analyst, Mr. Henry Adigun, is saying the two of them should open their hand and be transparent. Situation, we need to know where we are going. And I'm begging the NNPC. I have said it last week and I'm saying it again. I don't think the NNPC is working with the interests of the populace of Nigerians at heart. Whoever you people are working for, remember, there's afterlife. Work for the people of Nigeria. Afterlife, the hardship is real. All of those executives in NNPC working as if they have one arrangement that have sorted their lives forever. Remember, there's God.
Okay. So linked to the story is the SERAP giving the president 48 hours. This is also due to the fact that there's a lot of hardship in the town, in country, based on fuel hike. The SERAP, which is the Social Economic Rights Accountability Project, has urged the president that he should use his good office and direct the AGF, that's the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Minister for Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, and the appropriate anti-corruption agencies to probe the allegations of the corruption and mismanagement within the NNPC, which is why I said it was very linked to the story Nima just took, that 300 million bailout fund was collected from the federal government in August, and 6 billion debt is being owed suppliers despite allegedly failing to remit oil revenues to the Treasury. Suspected perpetrators, all alleged of corruption and mismanagement within the NNPC, and is asking that these people should be investigated. They also have given the president 48 hours to reverse the hike in petrol prices. The letter was signed by SERAP's Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare of the organization, and he said the increase in the price is constitutionally, is a breach of the Constitution, which guarantees the country's international human rights obligation. Long and short of it is they're asking the president to step in, reverse the price, and investigate what is happening within the NNPC.
Also linked to the hardship that we're suffering in Nigeria. So we're linking it. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has warned that the plan by the federal government to increase the value-added tax, VAT, from 7.5% to 10% to worsen the cost of living. How can you want to do this at this time?
I don't know.
He said, according to him, the endless rise in taxes and interest rates under the present administration is weakening businesses across the country, leading to job losses and increasing the sufferings of the people. Also, with the fact that the NNPCL has announced a soaring PMS price increase at the pump, he's advising and saying that this move unveils the new era of regressive and punitive policies, and its impact is destined to deepen the domestic cost of living and exacerbate Nigeria's already fragile economic growth. This is too much. From 7% to 10%. And in fact, we're speechless.
Okay, let me see how much time we have. Let's move on now to Vanguard. Petrol price hike, we talked about that already. Let's find a story we've not taken at all. Jackpot Canada students enrollment drops 45% after new study visa cap. NDL intercepts consignments of cocaine, opioids in sanitary pads. Amid economic hardship and challenges, FG opens new opportunities for LTC license to UTM FLNG. 100 fair dead in tanker explosion in Niger State. Somebody said 48. This one says 100. How did Vanguard handle 100? Yardram matriarch. Engage in politics of integrity. Clark tells Atiku. Let me mention the fact that the leader of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Edwin Clark, Senator Ben Obi, Michael Zekomen, SAN, and former chairman of the Police Commission, Simeon Okeke, have all told the federal government to name a public edifice after the late President General Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu. They said that he deserves it, and they're saying that he's actually also a leader, not just of the Southeast, but also of the South-South. And they're going to put their weight to support the funeral and burial arrangements. They've come to pay their condolences, and they're appealing to the federal government to properly immortalize him because he deserves it. The federal government knows what to do. They know the value he stood for and must be immortalized. Okay, any other story in Vanguard? Moving on.
Okay,
now. You have a story?
I heard the jackpot story.
Right, okay.
Let's move on.
No, don't take it.
It's no importance like that.
Okay, final paper this morning, Nigerian Tribune. Let's find another story. NAVDAC begins probe of miracle water, miracle soap. Ex-VP Sambo Dambazao endorsed League of Northern Democrats. Bayoshe absent as Ekiti PDP caretaker committee meets stakeholders. APC NEC Ganduje intensifies lobby of governors and other blocs. And helping me today may sanction members who attended Abia convention. Okay.
So the story of
the major headline. Yeah, go ahead.
Miracle Water, Miracle Soap is the one I want to take. The NAVD is responding to the several petitions they've gotten concerning products of the Christ Mercy Land Delivery Ministry. It's a faith-based organization, and they have Miracle Water, Miracle Soap that they've been selling. And it's been advertised to have healing abilities, and it's been sold to all suspecting members of the public. And the NAVD Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, has warned the public against patronizing these products, stating that they are not scientifically proven to have any health benefits, and it might actually be harmful to the health of those consuming it. The agency is currently investigating, and they've revealed that they've been using the name. That name is just a way to deceive people, that it doesn't have, there's no scientific proof to it. They are investigating, they will prosecute. For now, everybody should stop buying those products. And they said they've conducted a nationwide surveillance to identify and remove all unregistered, unwholesome products from the market, even aside the Christ Mercy Church products. So NAVD is doing their part. We should also be vigilant. If we see a product that's...
Carnally minded people cannot understand spiritual things.
I cannot believe it.
I did see that one coming.
That's all we can take on newspaper review. We come back. We move on to our next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.